Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Lunar Beats Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Hey, good morning, Justin Eubanks. Good morning, Anthony Soprano. How are you guys doing? Good morning. Oh, it is Thursday, August 8th, 5:49 a.m. Central Standard Time. What do we got going on, guys? What do we got going on? We got a little bit of SEC versus Ripple news. Seems to be over, or is it? Good morning, Blackie Chan. And then we're just gonna look at Bitcoin, and, some cryptos, and see what's going on. Good morning, Chris Klein. And then we'll get out of here. Okay. All right. Fear and greed sitting at a 42. This is for the entire crypto market, which is neutral. So we're already, I think we were in extreme fear for a day. Last time we had a dump, we were in extreme fear for a day, and we bounced. So clearly, we're a little bullish. We're a little strong on the bulls side. So it's good to see us get the bounce. The question is, can we get it? Can it continue? Are we going to get a dead cat bounce, or is it going to continue? That's all that I'm waiting for. Good morning, L. Jones. Good morning. Look at the waves. Love seeing the waves in the chat. Well, you were expecting more from XRP. Well, XRP is never going to run on its own, but that lawsuit could have been a catalyst to get things moving for everybody. So that's a wait and see type of deal. We do have some economic data coming in today that could have a major impact on the market. That would be, let's go to full screen. That would be unemployment claims coming in at 8:30 a.m. 241,000 is the forecast. If we come in under that, honestly, I'm not sure how the market's going to react. If we come in over, I would have said, well, that's bullish, because that means, more people are losing their jobs. That's what the Fed wants to see before they start thinking about cutting rates. That's been the talking point. However, what the market sees is a weakening economy. We are seeing signs of contraction. We are seeing signs that we are very close to a recession. It is very... The place that the Fed has put themselves in, let's just say that the situation that the Fed is in is kind of a lose-lose situation. The question is, how does that affect the market? I mean, they can either cut rates slowly and run the risk of recession, or they can cut them quickly and then run the risk of bringing inflation back too quickly. So they're kind of stuck, because the economy has noodle arms, weak AF. That's funny. 30-year bond auction. Also, yep, we have the 30-year bond auction at 1:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Final wholesale inventories, mortgage delinquencies, natural gas storage. The one on there that that maybe matters is mortgage delinquencies, but because that just shows how the economy is doing. If it's a high rate, if it comes in higher than, well, it says the previous was 3.94. I guess they don't do a forecast on those. But if it comes in higher than the last one, then that means you're getting even more mortgage delinquencies, which means more people are not able to pay for their house, which means they're not doing well, which means the economy is not doing well, which means probably getting closer and closer to a more than 25 bips rate cut. But we'll see. We still have, a whole 4 or 5 weeks. When was FOMC? Was it last week? 2 weeks ago? We have time before the next FOMC. But all of this data is going to be just it's almost like anything that's got anything to do, that's got a red folder and has anything to do with the economy is going to have an impact on the market, because I don't know. I feel like we're in a period of uncertainty. And personally, if I come over here and I look at the Bitcoin chart and I see the bounce, it's kind of like, is it going to be a dead cat bounce? Let's get rid of volume. Yeah. Is it going to be a dead cat bounce? Dead cat bounce being bounce, whatever this lower number would be, or is this going to continue? That's the question. I don't know. I think if we can get a decent break, and it's got to be a good break. It can't just be we just barely break these highs over here. If we just barely break these highs and come back in to this range, right here, we come back down into this range and then come down here. If we don't immediately reverse back up, well, then we're likely just falling through. And this was just a quick liquidity run to draw on liquidity so that it can go lower. Now, it doesn't have to break the low. It could just come down, sweep all of these internal lows, and then move forward. So we've got a few options, but just be careful if it comes up and then right back down into the consolidation range, because it didn't have enough juice to get out of here. And that is essentially it. That's it. We're done. Inflation is up over 200% since 1950s in ratio. It's worse than the depression for income over cost of living ratio. Yes. Since the 1950s. I know that the debt to GDP is pretty awful as well. But hey, it's all sunshine and rainbows always, right? No. We in this world know that is never the truth. That is never a thing. That's not a thing. Have we gone from sell side to buy side of a curve? Sell side curve. Now we want to see some buy side. We want to see some buy side. We have the initial pullback. We did break up, pull back. Now we want to see some continuation, some follow through, and then hopefully do this 5-leg impulse to the upside. We have these equal highs up here that we can look to as a point of interest. Let's see. Got this block here. See how it pushes up and then comes right back over and then pushes down. Nice big block of orders there. And then if I just pull this to the left, we can see that this has been an area of support and resistance. Kind of the middle of the range, actually. Let's zoom out a little bit so I can get this all the way across, and there you go. So that has been a pretty big area of interest. I wonder if there's going to be a POC if I place this here or something. Nope. There's a nice little volume node there. That's at about 62,009, about 63,000. Heat map shows more liquidations above 58K. Good morning, big time mindset. So yeah. We need a V bottom recovery. I don't know. I mean, we could always do a super choppy recovery and get out of here. I mean, that's still technically a V bottom. But we've got a lot of things that we need to go in our favor. We've got some highs that we need to break. We need to break this current local high with conviction, not just barely push up and then come right back down and reject. We need to see follow through, just to show some strength in the market, because right now it's like the big players are selling into the strength, which we don't want to see. If they sell into the strength, then that shows that they're just trying to get out. Just get out of the market while they can. Any major good morning, crypto? I'm excited for next week. Maybe next week. Hopefully next week. Blackie Chan and I will be, this show will turn into Good Morning Crypto. And we'll be doing the morning show together. I think we're going to try to do 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. But yeah, start your day with us at Good Morning Crypto. Come check us out. Rate cuts are getting priced in, but I don't like how the chart didn't show extreme buying pressure when we were at the bottom. Yeah, exactly. Did it show selling pressure? Let's see. Trading home. Let's bring up the volume. So we did see a nice big volume spike here on the 4-hour. Oh, we got some buy volume in here. But it has since been flat, essentially, especially coming into this part right here, but not. You see the sell volume. Hold on. You can't even really see that. Let me make an adjustment. Whoops. Not the whole thing. There we go. There we go. And now you get more screen. There we go. All right. So we do see the sell volume in here kind of picking up as it is pushing higher. And then we get these big back-to-back candles, but it doesn't. I mean, if this was going to be some strong sell-off, I would have expected some follow-through. So I don't know. It's real tough. I think we'll get some answers today, especially with the unemployment claims. We do have Bitcoin dominance was on the rise, but now it has gotten a little bit of a pullback. Nice big engulfing candle here. Take a look at ETH. What is ETH looking at today? ETH has already done kind of a bounce in here. If it can come out and break this high, then this looks much cleaner than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is just holding up better because with the safety trade right now is Bitcoin and stable coins. But your stable coins, they just topped out too on their dominance. What about the market cap? Let's look at the market cap. Market cap on USDT has been pushing to the upside. Let's see. Big sell-off in the market cap here. This was at 10. $10. It's not working. All right, cool. $20,000. ETH looks weak. Yeah, ETH does kind of look weak. Let's see. Yeah, but that can change in a second. I mean, if it can come up here and take out these highs up here at 25.5, and it's a nice strong push, then I don't know. It could keep going because then it just looks like it would be like a nice strong push and get your fourth and fifth waves. If we get something like this, I mean, that's it. But the problem is, I guess if you see it as a problem, there was no bullish divergence here. No bullish divergence. So, but the momentum is tracking, the strength is tracking with price. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, and it's not getting overheated as it's pushing up either. So that's a good sign, that the fact that it's kind of taken its time. You don't always have to have a bullish divergence. It is nice to have because you can see something that's coming up more easily. But yeah, I mean, it's not getting overheated. If this had pushed up and then we started getting into, this thing just kept ramping up with it and took out, or went into overbought, then yeah, I mean, that would be an issue because momentum is a little too strong and price isn't really following through with it. But the momentum is kind of just following along with price. So that's not terrible. And this is on the 4 hour. So a little slower moving because it's the 4 hour. So we're not even above the 50 line. And once you get above the 50 line, then you are technically bullish. Because that is showing strength in the market anytime you're above the 50. That is showing strength anytime you're below it. That is showing weakness. Right now we are below it, so it is showing weakness to your point, Tony. And yeah. So the thing that I'm just looking at now is, a push through these highs and a push higher on our RSIs, on our strength. We, not only do we want to see the break, we want to see some kind of retest and continuation. And then we get like a little 5-wave impulse inside of the larger 5-wave structure. So that is what I'm looking at on that. But the main thing is I want to see strength coming out of here. If we're moving up here and our RSI is already starting to get hot, then we reverse then I'm looking for some type of, I'll come down to the 1 hour, the 15-minute even, and then we'll see if we're putting in a bearish divergence. But I do like seeing these little impulse moves like this, push, 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 push right here. Push, pull back, consolidate, push up to the upside. So these impulsive moves is what we are looking for in the market. We don't want to see the weakness. All right, so we have this coming to the upside. Let's see. Bye, love you. Kids starting school back today. Yay. Little bit more of a schedule. People going to bed on times makes it easier for me to go to bed on time. So, hey, thank you for going back to school, kids. So we could see something like this, and then see how we kind of have like a left shoulder here. Then we have kind of like a head. So maybe look for another shoulder as this is pulling back as well. And it pushes through, and it pushes through, and we get going. Now this would mean that we push up to start the day, and then we kind of go sideways for the rest of the day. And then later this evening, going into Asia, going into London, we continue and take off. Don't forget the Bitcoin is a global market, so just because the U.S. might be going into a recession doesn't mean Bitcoin has to go into a recession. Starting school August 8th. That's early. Yeah. Is it? I think we started late August, around September maybe when we were kids. I don't know. Good morning, Rakinos. Rate cuts are getting... Oh, yeah. Okay, so you read that. Or I read that. Bearish case, I mean, I think we see a push up. The question is, will we see follow through? If we see follow through, that's a good sign. But if we don't, I mean, it's the same thing with Bitcoin. If we get immediately rejected, that's gonna be questionable price action. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see us break these highs and then come right back down into these highs. We want to see follow through. That would help us all out a little bit. School starts late August here in Hicksville, USA. Yeah. School, ever since they started doing fall breaks, because now they have fall breaks. Not just spring breaks, now they have fall breaks. Fall breaks and then some other crap. I don't know. I don't mind it because it gets everybody on a schedule, the whole family on a schedule, which I prefer. On this account until I get main sorted on VPN subscription in Argentina. Good morning, Sniper's Nightmare. What's going on, man? Good to see you in high spirits and in good health. Happy that your surgery all went well and all of that. Very thankful for that. And wishing you a speedy and smooth recovery. Sometimes recovery is very difficult. So this is something I've been tracking for a few weeks now. Ever since I learned, I forget the guy's name, but the Robbins World Cup, the Trading World Cup, this guy has the record for some like 11,000% gain in a year. What's his name? But anyways, part of his strategy was just following the 10-week SMA, and that's basically it. He was like, anytime we were below it, I was looking for shorts. Anytime we were above it, I was looking for longs. And the 10-week SMA, I mean, it does play a pretty pretty nice role in price action. You can see it right here. Anytime we get below it, I mean, we get pretty bearish. Start getting back above it, we're bullish. We're even bouncing off of it and all of that. Now, I did have this adjusted to 13 weeks because Bitcoin never sleeps, and that's like a more of a quarterly type deal. And it is, I think, a little more accurate on the 13 week. So every 13 weeks, that's like giving yourself a quarter, like 1/4 of time. Not 25 cents, but like 3 months. So that's 3 months. 3 months, a quarter. And that's going to average out what the price was over the past 3 months on it, or really over the past 10 weeks. So that's, yeah. So you can see we're kind of getting a little bit of a downwards tilt to it. But the thing is, this thing acts like a magnet. Moving averages act like a magnet. So I would like to see us kind of get up here to that 10-week EMA at $3,354 for Ethereum. For Bitcoin, that number is 64,440 currently. This is an SMA. I do have it set to wait for time frame closes, because if I turn this off, it kind of looks a little stair-steppy. I like the smoothness of this one just a little more. So yeah. Now, one thing that is kind of slightly concerning is if I zoom out to the monthly, technically we've put in a bull div, or bear div rather, on the monthly, but I don't know. I'm having to cut through candles here. Maybe not so much. But yeah, I mean, clearly bear div. The thing is, I think we can go higher. I think we can set it a little higher before we get a nice, stronger bear div put in here. And then we can roll over. I'm still looking for like 150K. And then I think that'll be it. Hello? There we go. He put the lemon squeeze on it. How high you seeing X must be lifer. He never loses. Definitely not ICT. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm so confused. Definitely not ICT. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. No, man. He said just wait for December. Just wait for December. He's gonna do 11,000% in December or something. How high you seen XRP go? As high as me on double morphine? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. How high do we see XRP going? Boop, 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 boop. All right. That's it. To the moon. Right here. This is as high as I can see XRP going. Right here. $21, $24, $25. That's how high I can see it going. Can you take me higher? That's what I want to see. So, for those that don't know, the Judge Torres released her final decision on the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Ripple will have to pay $125 million in fines and can no longer sell XRP as a security. So that means, like, even if they wanted to sell it as a security, they can't sell it as a security. So I want to. So let's see. XRP. This is just good for the market as a whole. So it's good. It's a good thing. Finally getting that past us, getting it into law that secondary sales of XRP of crypto assets, digital assets, are not securities. So let's see. This chart is looking really good. This monthly XRP chart looks really good. I think it kind of could pull a move off like this, to be honest. Maybe not as quick because the market is bigger these days. But I could definitely see this type of move for sure. I would make $25K on $30 play if it hits $24. I can't even. Okay, so there's 100 billion XRP. 100 billion. How many is in circulation though? Like 54 billion? I don't know. Market cap of XRP if $24. Do 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 do. One XRP. How do I do this? One XRP equals 62 cents. I want to see. I know I like market cap of, but that just compares you if you had the market cap of something else, right? Let's just say if it had the market cap of Bitcoin, it'd be $20.24. That's what, 1.2 trillion? $1.13 trillion. So XRP. Wait, what is this? What is the market cap? Oh, that's 1.3 trillion, 1.1 trillion, $20. That would actually be more than it is right now, which could be possible because the only way for XRP to get to $20 is if Bitcoin went on a massive bull run itself or massive rally itself. So, and everything else was going up with it. The 32x from here, I wouldn't say it's impossible. This would probably be pretty difficult unless there was some kind of catalyst that came in from a central bank or something that helped push the price up. I'm not really sure what would get XRP to a $20 mark. Now, technically, it could be bid up to that high. Doesn't necessarily mean the market cap that, fully diluted would actually be up there. But you can still bid something up to a certain price. I mean, if the market values XRP at $20, then that's what the market values XRP at. Or at least the last person that bought it. Because that's all that price is. The price is a reflection of the last purchase, of the last transaction. Whatever someone last paid for XRP, that is what the price is. And if it gets bid up, then it's going to go up. 52.5 billion. What are you talking about, dog? Let's see. Now let's see if it had the market cap of Ethereum. $5. That is something that I have actually been. That's a $500 billion market cap, close to it anyway. That is something that I've been. That's been like my target for XRP for like 2 years now. But I mean, a lot of that has to do with I don't really care. I just want to set a limit order and just get out of the market, because the targets were 5, 7, 9, 10, 12. and like 15, 20, and like 24 or 20, yeah, 24, 27, somewhere in there. Those were like all the targets that I've been seeing. Anytime I did any kind of forecasting on it, those were the targets that I would see. And so I want to go under whatever my targets are, whatever everybody else thinks it's going to. I want to be under that because I want to ensure myself of getting out of the market. And that's key if we are going into a nice little blow off top phase here, which I think we could be for the entire market. But or at least for Bitcoin and a big chunk of the market. If it goes parabolic, I want to ensure myself of an exit. I don't want to be looking for a target to get out at, like a big target anyway. I don't want to say, "Hey, I'm holding until $20 XRP." No. I mean, you can maybe hold a portion. I mean, I would maybe hold a portion, like a small portion, but at $5, I'm like 80% out of the market on XRP. And like Bitcoin at like 100K, I think it goes higher to like a 130 to 150. But I'm probably going to be out the Bitcoin, or I will be out of Bitcoin 80% at least at 100K. Buy low, sell high, get out of the market, especially get out of the market before. I mean, because the thing is, it's like, I don't care if it keeps going higher. That's what that extra 10 to 20% that's in there is for. All that I really care about is being able to take profits and getting out of the market unscathed. Be a multi-millionaire off one trade if it hits stupid 589 prediction. Yeah. 589. I think everybody that holds even a fraction of XRP right now, if it went to 589, we'd all be pretty good. But that's not going. I was rushing to math and missed some numbers. I see. 100K or March by March. Wait. 100K or March, I will start my DCA up. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's another way I think you could go about it. I would start off with a large chunk, like at least half. If, like, let's say Bitcoin hit 100K, I would get like halfway out of the market and then DCA out of the market the rest of the way, right? Just at any time where we break out, just sell off a little more. Anytime it breaks out, just sell off a little more. Because if we are getting close to a possible ending phase of the market, you want to be prepared. Even if we're not, you need to get prepared, and you need to have an exit strategy, an exit plan. We've got to be prepared. Now, XRP, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the hopium. And let's just say, well, RSIs, first of all, this is a monthly chart. This looks really nice. Would love to see this really get ramped up in here. But what if we got something like this? What if we got something like this where it just pushed, like, just, I could definitely see this is an XRP type of thing to do. Now, to be fair, this was the SEC lawsuit. I do believe. Yeah, see, this is when I got into crypto, and this was my welcome to crypto moment right here. More like welcome to XRP moment right here. And then it pumped. But anyway. I mean, the monthly chart. Let's just see. Let's see. Let's start here. Let's go with this high right here. 93 cents. 93.5. That's going to be the first major high to get above. Get above that, and I think we're golden. And we can get above that. I do see some equal highs right here, so that's interesting. So I think we could at least get a poke above 75 cents for sure. This is a nice pull down to draw on liquidity on the previous, come to the midpoint of the lower wick. So that's good. It shows strength, especially this big push up. That is showing some strength. That is showing buyers are stepping in. I think we're seeing the same thing over here on Bitcoin. I mean, doesn't have as strong as a push up, but not yet. But we're still only not even halfway through the month yet, so we're getting a little bit of a push up. We've already recovered over half of what we've lost on the downside here, so that's good. But going back to XRP, if it will. Oh, it's 6:30. I need to go. All right. Also getting that bounce off of the 13 week rather. Yeah, I could see some follow through on this for sure. Let's go ahead and pull a fib. Let's see. So right there, 382 is at that 93.5 mark. So that's definitely going to be an area of possible resistance. Of course, this whole wick right here is an area of resistance. So break through that, and this thing is going to be rocking and rolling. We got the 618 up here. If we break through, we want to see it break through retracement levels. We don't want to see it really struggling for long at all at these retracement levels. We want to see it pushing through, getting a nice little push through. This is my trade entry, my trade entry fib. So I'm going to change this to my standard fib. There we go. All right, so we got to 236 sitting right above us at about 69 cents. We break through that. We come up to these equal highs. I think we will break that at least. The midpoint of this wick over here is about 81 cents. So all of these are going to be targets to the upside. 81, 93, 113 rather, 135, 162, 179, 198, $2. After that, we can see a full Fibonacci extension based off of last market's high to the bear market low. The full Fibonacci extension is $7.47, which to me seems very, very realistic for XRP. But yeah, $5 is right around here, which is why I plan on getting out at $5. I don't want to try and chase a last little bitty tiny bit of percentages, because once it gets up to $5, I mean, we're talking about a 10x, right? From current price. Not quite a 10x. $6 would be a 10x, but hey, it's close enough. But I do have to get going, guys. Good morning, all set. Good morning to everybody. I do have to get going. Where's my closing scene? There we go. So, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate each and every single last one of you. Hope you all have an amazing day. Amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical day. Crypto Billy, what's going on, man? If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out, sharing with your friends and family, and yeah, let's go ahead and attack the day. But I'll see you guys in the chats as always. Mad love and respect. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Peace out. Ride the waves.